Hey guys, it's Talking Wolves Photography. You can see the trees have been cleared on this lot, which means one thing. This house is going to be torn down. Now, I've tried to get in here many times without success. Let me just zoom out here. And you see that pane of glass under the window? I drove by one day and saw that glass. Wasn't there before. And that's when I realized someone's probably scavenging parts. So, I tried the garage door. It opened. It had been locked previously. And unfortunately, by the time I realized that there was a way in, it was dusk, so I wasn't able to get decent pictures. So I'm back. I am back to get you better photos because I care about you, the viewer. We're in the kitchen. These are some really outdated cupboards. Bright yellow. We've got a lot of cleaning conditioner for pots. This is about the newest appliance here. Tabletop stove. Countertop stove. Not tabletop. Now, this is probably the most remarkable part of the house, which gives away its age. Look at that magnificent wallpaper. Can you imagine something in a house like today? Look at that design. That is right out of Clockwork Orange. And those dated windows. So this is the main living room. And we have binders everywhere. Binders and binders. VHS tape. It'd be interesting to see what's on the tapes. But I don't know where one would find a VHS player today, and if they did, the tapes would probably chew up. I tried to get a VCR for my nephew for a gift, and every tape I put in it, it ended up chewing it up. So this is the room that I tried to get entry in originally. You can see all of the windows are locked. And this is the door that I tried. I tried to get the doorknob to open. And now you can see someone has opened the exterior door and just booted in this bottom half. And I guess they were able to fit in here. I know if I really wanted to, I probably could. And I'm thinking that's probably how entry was gained. Either that or the owner, the developer, came by and left it unlocked. I say that because there's another house next to this one that is now also open, and they've started to take out things, repurpose the trim, the kitchen countertops, but there's been no scrapping, so I'm assuming it's a developer who's doing it. All right. Now, I don't know if anyone has been sleeping here or not. The power was on at one point. Actually, no, the power's never been on, sorry. I'm thinking of the other house, the one next to it. The power was on. Oh, wow. These are gonna be, oh man. Photos, 2004. Albert Kaneski. Wow, we kind of hit the jackpot here with photos. Wow. Okay, I don't really have the time or luxury to go through them right now while holding a camera, but I'll try to see if there's any interesting shots there for you. Now, we're going to take a look in the bathroom. Yeah, wow, ooh, yuck. It's like metallic walls. Black toilet, black countertop with these metallic, wow, it's like taking a shit in the space station. Huh. And then we're coming to the front of the house. This door here, I tried and it was locked, couldn't get in. I don't know what the purpose of this window is in a closet. You would have clothes in the way. And then this is kind of, I don't know, like an office area. There's a lot of stuff on the ground. Let's see if we can find a date here. 1980. That was a good year. Good music, good video games, good pinball. 1980. All right. Just a lot of clutter. Not really anything of interest. I mean, I'm sure if you're an explorer, you've already, you know what I'm talking about. You've been in a house where it's filled with stuff, but if you were to name 3 items, you couldn't because there's just too much clutter. All right, we're gonna go down in the basement next. Now, if you watched my original video, and I don't think many of you did because it didn't last very long, I was down here just for a few seconds because it was too dark. I didn't have a light on me. So yeah, things down here, you could date them back to the 1980s. You know, you've got your chest fridge. Got your Danby fridge. This is about the most modern thing here, which is an alarm panel. July 2022. Now, I do know that it was lived in until recently. I can't imagine living in this house. Unless it was the original owners, you know, and maybe they were elderly and they just never wanted to fix it up. Primer rubbing compound. Someone's cutting their grass. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Ah, okay, so we've got what they would do instead of putting the windows up to let in air, since they were glass inserted frames, they had to take out the glass frames and replace them with these screen ones every season. And I tried this door too. Leads into the backyard. All of them were locked. Until one day, the garage door was magically open. And it's just a matter of time. These morons that come by and kick in doors, they're just greedy and impatient. In time, a place will open. A place will open up. But those who want to be there first, and you know the explorers I'm talking about, yeah, they'll just go and they'll boot in the door. I know they do it, and they know they do it. Well, my goodness. That's definitely old. I wonder if we can find a manufactured date on here. Nope. So, if I was to name 3 things in the basement, I couldn't because there's just too much of everything. Too much junk. So I think you've seen it all. The garage, which is how I originally entered. The basement. Over to the kitchen. The living room. The little sunroom that I tried to get in at first. Now let's dispel some myths, okay? Are there any ghosts here? If so, please knock twice. Are there any spirits? Just moan. Nope. Anyone like to make contact with me? Nope. Alright, so that dispels the myth that all abandoned places are haunted. Now, if I was a YouTube video maker, well, my goodness, they'd be coming out of the woodwork. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go take a look at those photos and see if there's anything of interest. And this TWP saying, take care.